Aw.
Welcome, everyone. We're live again.
Hello.
Thank goodness. It's been a minute, but we're here. So check in with us because we're only on episode what 2 of this arc. I mean,
Yeah, 2.
my goodness. But we're back. There's gonna be some breaks coming up and those types of things, but just stay tuned. I will do better to put this on social media. We are currently streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, so you can catch us at twitch.tv/time to tabletop if you're on YouTube, or youtube.com/time to tabletop if you're on Twitch. I think I said that right. So let's get right to it. I'm gonna hand this over to the game master. It is all yours, Patrick.
Hello, everybody. I am Patrick. I'm the game master for the next episode of the Outerlands. Using, of course, the wonderful system Offworlders by Chris P. Wolf and Olivia Gulen. I think you got their names right. Tonight we're bringing you another episode. This episode is called Fast and Furious. Joining me on this exciting adventure is who to start with? Let's at least on my screen start at the very bottom. Let's start with Michael. Who are you? Who you're playing? And what's gotten you excited recently?
All right, hello. I am Michael, and I'm playing Buddy Bot. I'm the geek, and I'm a friendly robot who just wants to be pals with everybody. What's getting me excited? I mean, I'm excited playing Offworlders again. I was telling everybody I did a nice little RPG camp at the school where I worked at, and seeing a bunch of 3rd and 4th graders playing Offworlders. I think I called it Outlanders just a second ago. Seeing a bunch of 3rd and 4th graders playing Offworlders was a true thrill. So I'm excited to be here and be continuing that legacy.
Wonderful. Next up, let's swing it on up to Kat. Who you playing, and what's gotten you excited recently?
Let's see. My name is Kat. I am playing Diamondback. Her actual name is Mia Nast, but she prefers to go by Diamondback. Thank you very much. What has gotten me excited? Are you talking about me or the character?
Either.
What's gotten the character excited is the idea of leaving the stinking planet behind.
Completely fair. This planet.
What's gotten the player excited? I don't know. Playing a goblin last night, probably. It's all RP. Oh, new information about Baldur's Gate 3. Updates. That was exciting.
New updates? Well, gotta download it again now. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the patch hasn't released yet. It's just just updates on more stuff that's going to be coming out in the patch in September.
Cool.
This is a long promotion for something that we're not getting paid money for promoting.
I know, right? Yeah. Oh, just a game we all love.
Yeah. I've only played it for over.
we don't need to go. We don't need to go.
I don't need to go into how many times I've played it.
Let's swing on down to Marvin then next. Marvin, who are you? Who you playing? And what's got you excited recently?
Right, so, as you heard, I'm Marvin. Hey, how you doing? I'm going to be playing our warrior, Renlar Canardris. Now a former member of the, what are they? The Blues? The Blues? Just the Blues. Well, he wasn't really a member of the Blues, more of a hire-on, but he has left that life behind to pursue his true calling. A monster hunter. But what's got me excited, out of the game recently? Trying to rediscover things I like doing. Meeting old friends. I don't know, just taking this year and trying to rediscover things, you know?
Like that. Good idea. It's always a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Then last but not, of course, least, Nick, who are you? Who you playing? And what's got you excited recently?
I'm Nick, and I'm going to be playing Wyatt Palmer, as I changed my name. The psychic. I guess you I'll describe him later when he shows up. But yeah, no, I'm just excited to play this game. I actually like because of this game, I did a whole playthrough of Cyberpunk.
You were very welcome. A whole playthrough. That's a long game too.
Oh yeah, it was like
What a
over
great
it was
one.
120 something hours.
Yeesh.
It's about right for a playthrough on that, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Big old RPG.
Especially with the new DLC.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Phantom-
yeah, because
Phantom Liberty?
if you did the DLC too, and then if you played through like all the endings like I did obsessively.
I was kind of funny. Like the DLC is called Phantom Liberty, right?
Yeah.
Phantom
Mhm.
Liberty. Yep.
It just sounds like a Metal Gear Solid game. Sorry, whenever someone says the DLC, I'm thinking, oh, it's a Metal Gear Solid game.
It is a spy thriller, so
It is.
kinda-
Yeah.
It's close
And
enough.
it has a ton of Idris Elba in it, and that's all you
Yep.
need to know to play
Yep.
for a reason to play it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
There's
why
no
I
other
started
reason.
playing as I found out Idris Elba was in it, and I was like, he is now. Okay.
Well, let's pick up where we
One of the
last
few
left.
things my ex and I agreed on near the end.
Idris Elba. I think we can all agree on Idris Elba. But let's pick up.
We both
where
agreed he was the reason we were bisexual rather than lesbians.
Interesting. Yeah, I can see it. Um,
Okay.
but let's pick up where we last left off. You are all currently inside of the Thunderbird, the massive deep space hauler that sort of sits at the center of Liftoff, the Gantry town and surrounding neighborhoods that all of the characters are currently living in. You just restored power to not just this ship, but also to the city around you, finally stabilizing their power after so many decades of having very bad bad circuits, of having blackouts and brownouts. It's not a great time in general. As you hooked up the ship and got it powered up, you ran the diagnostics and you found that there were a number of things wrong with the ship that could be fixed. Well, that could be fixed, that needed to be fixed. The bulkhead seals had gone out and needed to be replaced. Critical irreparable damage to sublight engines. It needed the jump drive generator still to be installed. Life support systems need to be fixed. It needs weapons. And then, of course, the engines and the generator all need to be refueled. But, of course, that's going to require a fair bit of heavy lifting that I don't think your little your Nox-powered golf cart is really going to be able to handle, unfortunately. That being said, there is, in fact, an automotive factory, not terribly far on the edge of the automaton territory at the Alok ruins, called Blue Jeton Automotive. Good place as any to start trying to find a car. Let's see.
Yeah, I
As we
forgot to
sort of-
mention my character's class is outlaw, by the way. It's outlaw.
I never asked your character's classes, did I?
Like
said
a
that.
couple of us set it up like
Yeah.
in our intros.
I didn't
so
specifically ask, like, what are you playing as? Just said who you're playing.
fair.
But sort of we'll pan up to the cockpit where the sparks are flying, some tech is being worked on. Let's start with Wyatt. Wyatt, what are you currently doing? It's been a couple of days since the power has come back online, and
Sure. Yeah.
able to actually even live on the ship now, technically.
Nice.
It's true. Mia's been living on the ship already.
All right. I think Wyatt is sort of like checking various things on the ship. He'd probably like see him like with like a welder with his like goggles on, like a few tools like floating around him. And so he's sort of like got his goggles and his like face covering on. He's sort of like doing a few like welds here and there. So
Yeah, you've sort of been working on, the minor things here and there. Just Y'all are running out. You're all running out of the small tasks. Now you gotta start working on the big stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like at one point, like something like a huge like spark comes in. He's just God damn it!
Language, cousin.
Ah, you city folk. You know I don't mean that. Anyways, so yeah, I think we got most of this. What do we? I know you guys did all something not too long ago, getting this thing up and running. It's not too bad. A lot of stuff needs to be done.
All we really did was get some power going. By the way, Mia's up in the cockpit too, and she's been like sort of leaning back in a seat, and she's been playing slide guitar the whole time that they're talking. I'm saying guitars are still being played in the future here. I don't know.
Of course they are.
Oh yeah.
And Wyatt, you know, it was her mom's guitar.
Yeah.
It's like the one thing she took with her.
Yeah. Well, I guess we better get going. I don't know, like...
She's currently playing fairly well. If it's based off of agility, which I'm guessing it is.
I don't think you need to make a roll for that one. Actually, I think you probably grew up playing it.
Yeah.
Well, don't know if there's much else I can do up here. Should we find the others and see if we can find that car?
Yeah, Renlar's probably out practicing with that sword of his, and I mean, I don't know, Buddy's probably just powered off in one of the rooms.
Oh yeah, BuddyBot is in the cockpit, powered off but in the shadows. And when his name is mentioned, he comes back online, pops out, kind of like scary, surprising.
Like an animatronic.
His eyes just go like and flick on as he kind of pops out of nowhere and just goes over to Wyatt and says, "Looks like you've done a great job sprucing the place up."
Oh, well, thank you kindly. What there, buddy?
Hey, you're welcome. I've done some diagnostics, so I know what we need to get this spaceship airborne.
Great. Yeah. Oh, I feel like I should mention that one of the more striking features of Wyatt is his two robotic and / mechanical biomechanical arms that he's sporting after a fun little scavenging accident.
By the way, do you need Buddy to run a diagnostic on those things? Or are they doing okay?
It seemed to be working fairly well so far.
Yeah.
Those pythons are looking good to me.
No, I think the most interesting thing is that head implant that seems to be becoming very useful.
Is that what's causing all that to happen?
Oh yeah, seems to. It's a fun little. I now have telekinesis apparently, so.
I mean, neat, I guess. I don't think
Sure
even with
is.
mental implants, I'd be able to do something like that.
I don't know. It seemed to be a prototype, if I remember correctly. So it works.
But sounds like we got to get down to Beaujeton. Patrick, did I get that right at all? Beaujeton, automotive, and try to steal something to help us steal other things.
Sounds like fun.
Agreed. Let's go steal a vehicle. We should definitely get Renlar involved though,
We
because
should
we're gonna
really.
need all. Yeah, we need all hands on deck for this amazing heist.
Well, you'll find Renlar. Does this thing have like an empty cargo bay or whatever?
It does, yeah. It's a deep space policy, yeah.
Awesome. You'll find Renlar down there practicing and reading from his manuscript of swordsmanship, which is kind of like Are you all familiar with those Usagi Yojimbo comics?
Yeah.
Oh yes, big love them.
Yeah, this would basically be an XP of that. And Renlar is studying it intensively. All the swordsmanship techniques. And the adventures as well.
You studying to be a swordsman or you studying to be a rabbit?
Well, I am learning from the rabbit. There's knowledge in all these sword techniques he's practicing. And also how he's just talking to people. Plus, I kind of enjoyed the stories of them.
All right.
It's okay to enjoy things.
Yeah.
Mhm. And if I can learn from them, well, maybe I can become something.
Like a rabbit.
I don't know if I'll become a rabbit per se. I don't have the ears.
Dare to dream, my friend. I mean, look, my cousin's a cyborg now. We can make you a rabbit. I mean, if that's, I don't know why I'm so fixated on the rabbit part of this rather than the swordsman part of it. It's just,
Well,
Oh, who knows? Maybe this person actually existed. I know aliens existed. Didn't the crew of the Phoenix have one? He was,
yeah.
what was he
Yeah.
again? A BIM? Well, I know
Something
them
like that.
as mushroom people.
I don't know if that sounds right. Maybe more like a blim. I think it was a blim.
A blim.
Yeah, with an L.
With
Sure.
an L.
Mhm.
Eh,
I think you're both right. It might have been a bim blim,
Maybe that's the full name of the species, bimblims.
perhaps.
BIM blims?
maybe we'll find out if we get out of this place.
Oh, agreed. Well,
So,
yours. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
have we made any headway on that?
Most of the small stuff's pretty much done. We just got to get those big things. So
Nice.
To get
That's
the
right.
big things, we need something better to haul them in. So
yeah,
All we need are bulkhead seals, sublight engine replacement, jump drive generator, life support, weapon systems, fuel for nuclear fission core, and jump drive. And then we're
Yep.
good to go.
well said, buddy.
What were all those things he just said?
Don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about that. Just let the techies do the thinking about that.
I wish I could help more on this front, but that is one beast I can't conquer.
That's all good.
I don't concern myself with stuff like that at all. She says as she like wheels out on her skateboard.
Oh, let's go get this car.
Transportation. It's a good start as any.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, I
excuse
do have
me. Gotta get my mask.
Oh,
I should get
course.
a mask. Like in real life, I should get a mask like that.
Your mask is something you picked off of the robot we destroyed, right?
Yep, the skull faceplate it had.
the crazy skull.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's,
all
the,
right.
it's the MF Doom mask.
Yes.
Oh man.
Right now my character is wearing like a sleeveless t-shirt underneath her super badass jacket with the rattlesnake on the back. Long stripy socks, hot pants, and combat boots.
Whoa. It's a look. So I have a question.
Okay.
We need a car,
Oh, that wasn't to me.
but
Sorry.
we have to get to Bougeton Automotive. But how are we going to drive there? If we need a car, how are we going to get there without a car?
Well, we're gonna
get
go
the
out
car.
in the we're gonna go out in the cart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's got enough. That'll take us there.
I mean, it's taken us out a lot further than that before, so yeah.
Okay, we should be good to go then.
Alright, so if we're replacing it, it deserves one last drive.
Oh, I do have a question. Were we able to like heal and get supply back in the last game?
Yes, you're able to heal and get supply back.
Fantastic.
You've all made some credits. the last one. You have the resources to refill your supply and resources to heal up between sessions.
Awesome.
Nice. Oh, we do get some credits. I don't know if we want to do a
Okay.
shopping interlude, but I think we should just speed it. Let's get
I
the
hope
car
we
first.
should just get going. You know,
Yeah.
Buy a bunch of supplies and have to carry it to the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, we don't. You know, it's like when you're visiting an amusement park, you want to hit the gift shops last, so that way you don't have to carry all the stuff the whole time.
Yeah.
oh, she also has on fingerless gloves and way too many bracelets.
Jangling bracelets. So you all hop in the nitrous powered golf cart. Such a wild invention. It's not terribly. I mean, it's a distance, but not like it's not like a full day thing. Couple hours, you reach Bujeton Automotive.
I want
It's
to note that my character is driving this golf cart as recklessly as possible.
certainly yes.
Like if she sees something where she can take a jump, she takes that jump.
Okay. I'm not gonna have you roll to
I think-
crash because I think that's gonna slow us down.
Oh boy.
Nice, relaxing drive in the countryside.
So with that being said, you arrive at Bujiton Automotive. This is like a part car dealership, part factory. What you know about it is that there's sort of like this almost like automated customization that can happen. You know, like you go into the dealership, you look at the cars, like, I want something a little more person made, a little more, built to my design specs. They have some options like that. Of course, this place is walled and has definitely saw a lot of fighting in the early days of the abandonment. You see there's a lot of strip husks of vehicles and automatons that still kind of litter the inner lots. You see there's a lot of bullet holes and artillery critters that pockmark the asphalt. However, something that is a little bit out of the ordinary, you expect to see at ruins, are about 2 or so dozen black painted cars with these sort of neon skulls and geodescent art decal. Some dead set crews who are currently here.
My character takes out her rifle off of her back and is like, yeah, get some. She's also on a skateboard currently.
Certainly.
Skateboard, rifle, hot pants, let's go.
So, just a quick query before we enter. Are we trying to buy a vehicle or should we just steal a vehicle like right now and get out of here?
Steal one of their vehicles?
Or any vehicle?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna want something that can haul, right?
Yeah, do
so
any of
it
these
need to-
vehicles look like they can haul anything, Patrick?
Now, a lot of these are like stylish cars, not really built for hauling of items.
Cool. My character slashes all of their tires.
I will say there are a number of people in the area currently.
Oh, they're currently
There's,
there. Sorry.
there's.
I thought they were there and abandoned.
They're not there and abandoned. You see that a lot of them are kind of like circled up. There are people hanging out with them. You do see that like the front to the dealership only has 2 guards by them at the moment. Because everything else is kind of congregated near the factory's exit.
I'm not adverse to violence here, but there are a bit too many for us to deal with.
Not on the back door. Or is it the front door or the back door that's barely guarded?
It's technically both. It is the front door of the dealership, but the back door to the factory.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. So just talk about the layout. So are there cars like sort of set out in front like in a dealership in our
there
world, or are they
were.
more inside?
There were
Okay.
vehicles set out in the front. Imagine like a large lot that's just filled with like husks and like burnt out remains of vehicles and automatons. Then there's a large sort of like 2-story dealership. You can kind of see like glass panes, like an open showroom floor that butts up and connects to the actual factory itself.
Okay. Well, I say we go into the showroom floor and ask to be shown around.
I,
We can disguise
Dead-
ourselves as customers.
well,
I said,
Buddy bought not to question your logic here, but I don't think that DedSec, works here and wants to sell us
Oh.
stuff.
Have they taken the whole place over?
I'd imagine they're just here to take things just like we're here to take things.
Right. Okay. Change of plans. We have to sneak inside. But how?
Well, strike them while they're where they're weakest, I would say. Those two guards over there.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, if I shoot my rifle, it's going to, make a rifle amount of noise and kind of attract the rest of them. Do you think you can
Fair
take
point.
out 2 people with your rabbit skills?
Rabbit samurai skills, I would say. But yes. Not at the same time, though. I would have to strike quickly.
can
Take
try
out
to
one.
I can try to ice pick one of them, but I'm not as good with that as I am with
I mean, I got a knife, but I could try and get the other one if you.
I wonder, Patrick, I have, chemist. Could I make some kind of sort of, like flare kind of thing that'll go off, lure the guards over, and then we can get the drop on them?
Yes. Yes, you can attempt to make this roll.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a. Oh, I realize I don't have the actual PDF open. Intelligence, correct? This is what that is.
that really should be intelligence, yeah.
Yes. Make me
Well, it
a.
It says spend 1 supply, use a single dose, give a name per side, and see how it works. It's final stance effect. So yeah, so I roll. So it's up to you, whatever to roll.
I think this is just an intelligence check, and you have relevant skills.
Can I use science for it, maybe?
Certainly.
Well, definitely.
All right, so I can re-roll one. Okay, I got a total of 8 with a 2 and a 4. I'm gonna re-roll the 2. So a 3, so it ends up being a total of 9. So
9.
minimum success,
Okay.
or partial success.
Partial success. You do create it. It's gonna make a little bit of noise, like a popping noise first.
Okay. Is that all right? I mean, that might attract others. Is the issue with that, though?
If it's not too big of a pop, maybe it'll just get these 2 guys.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So I'll put in a little, kind of grenade, homemade, or a vial, a little stopper in it, and just give it the old buddy bot underhand throw. Send it kind of in front of them, but behind whatever we're, the bluff that we're hiding behind. So just hits the ground, pops, big burst of smoke.
Okay, yeah, you toss it. Ting, 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 ting. Pop. It sort of pops. You hear the sort of breaking of glass. And the 2 guards who are at the front, sort of mid-drag. One of them smoking a cigarette. The other one sort of has a canteen that has Sharpied XXX on it, like a huge barrel. Says, "The fuck is that?" And they sort of, they're headed over there. Are headed over to it. They are very alert at the moment, though. So, not impossible to get the drop on them.
Okay.
Certainly try.
Well, I'll go in. Stuff's not really my forte.
Yeah, I'll sort of follow.
Well, they are coming towards you at the moment. So you don't necessarily need stealth. It's just
Yeah.
Then I'll
complications if you don't get a full success.
Okay.
Gotcha. So I guess
I'll lie in wait then.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, pop out.
Yeah. You can see that Mia, instead of taking out her ice pick, she's actually holding her skateboard like she's going to smack one of them upside the head with a skateboard.
Yeah. Yeah. So actually, just for the fun and flavor of it, a compartment comes out of his arm, and he grabs his little I guess you would call it a combat knife that he's got with him.
Okay.
I almost went with like sort of just that either Assassin's Creed or potentially the Mantis arms, but then I was like, no, it's just gonna be a compartment.
Okay.
So since my character has the shoot first trait, when they're close enough, I just wheel out and basically ride the skateboard and jump off of it and whack the first one with the skateboard.
Okay. Let's get some attack rolls in here. Mia, shoot first. You get the initiative.
Yeah. Which I know that this is probably strength to attack with the skateboard, right? If it's agility instead, I mean, I'm happy, but
You're trying to knock them out. Assuming strength.
Okay. I got a 10.
Okay.
Nice.
Six, and a 4. I'm happy.
6 and a 4. You
Yep.
skid around and hop off.
Yeah,
Sort of
just
reverse
basically
caveman.
kick. Yep. Like she's sort of like reaching down to the nose of it, like she's gonna do a trick, hops off, picks it up, and bap against the first guy.
Okay.
And it's a D6 of damage, so let's see what happens. I rolled 4.
You rolled 4. These guys are just regular old base enemies. That's enough. You KO them.
Bam, rabbit style.
Next up, let's do Renla since he was ready for this as well.
Gotcha. Well, I rushed the next guy and tried to, like, bash him on the head with the hilt of my sword. Hard. Yeah. Whoop. Nearly rolled off my desk. That's a 3 and a 3 plus 2, which is an 8.
Okay. That's a success. Roll damage.
Riddle. I add plus 2 to that, so that is 7.
More than enough to knock this guy out. You the two of you sort of jump out and get your flurry of attacks off. Both of them go down. However, the second guy, after you sort of pull the blade out, he is pulling his pistol out, and as you hit him, he reflexively pulls the trigger, and bang, pops off.
Right.
But they're down.
We should get these guys hidden somewhere.
Time to move quick.
Does it look like anybody's coming?
You can hear what sounds like the early stages of commotion coming from the factory exit.
I don't know if we got time to hide these guys. I think we have time to get in the factory.
All
Right?
Yeah. This is supposed to be an in and out anyways.
I will say Mia takes enough time to put the hand of one of them on the other one's butt and then heads in.
Okay.
Well,
you all sort of dash away from the scene of the crime and head into the sort of the showroom floor itself.
Oh, could I also steal the pistol?
Yes.
Does a pistol do 1d6, I take it?
Yeah.
1d6. It's not in very good condition.
Okay, so it'll be gone by the end of the game. Got it.
Yes. You can add it to your inventory to repair later, but at least for the purposes of the scene, it's basically not going to last very long. As you head in, sort of pushing into the actual showroom floor, you immediately hear what sounds like spray cans, and like the shifting of like things as you're immediately aware of at least 4 of these dead set guys in here currently. They're not looking at the door. They're currently working on, scrapping and graffitiing the place up. So for the moment, they're not aware.
Okay. Can we see the vehicles from where we are?
There is a vehicle on display that's currently stripped down. However, you do notice across, sort of beyond like where the offices are, that like the salespeople would be. There's a door that says factory entrance.
Well, I'm gonna head over to that, I think.
Yeah.
I guess try to sneak.
Yeah, whoever try to cross this room is going to need to make a sneak check.
All right.
I'm taking it as agility.
Yes, it'll be agility.
Let's see. I've got 10. So 6, 2, and then I've got +2 in agility, so 10.
I got a straight 10. So
Sneaking. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I
My
know.
agility is a big old 0.
hey, same. So
6.
I should try to. I can think of something else.
Renlar got a 6.
Mark
Hey,
potential.
yeah, you get potential.
Yeah, mark potential.
It's not actually potential, but
XP.
ever
same
since we
thing.
played those games, it just got stuck in my head.
Oh yes,
I know. You like
gotta
to say it. It's kind of your catchphrase at this point.
I'm so happy to hear it.
And buddy, what was your roll?
Okay, Buddy is an idea because I'm worried about the 0.
Okay.
What if Buddy, there's like machinery in here, right?
Yes.
What if Buddy just like, gets all crammed together, like turning himself into kind of a little box, and then just sort of, I don't know, maybe I could borrow like, or no, I wouldn't. No, the skateboard would give it away. Yeah, he'll just like kind of bundle up, look like one of like the terminals. I was thinking of just like rolling across on the skateboard, like I'm just some little Roomba zooming around doing my cleaning up the room.
I do
But I don't know if
love
that
that
would give it
idea. I
away.
actually do think it's really funny.
Okay, yes, I will borrow me a skateboard, pretend to be a giant Roomba, get all hunched up, maybe like grab some random broken machinery and like slap it on myself, and then sort of, roll across. Like, don't mind me, just a Roomba.
I love this idea. I really want this to be a willpower check for like the force of personality you exhibit
Oh my
in this
god, my
moment.
willpower's even
Yeah,
worse.
yeah, you made it worse. You made it worse, Michael, didn't you? Yeah.
Here's the thing. I will let. I feel like one of your skills is relevant to this.
Okay, could
Is it-
tech be relevant to this?
I think you try to pass yourself off as a Roomba as a tech skill.
Well, there you go.
All right, so it's at a -1, but I get to reroll one. So
Yeah.
let's see what happens. My Roomba disguise. All right, so it's a 1 to 4. So I'm gonna reroll the 1.
Oh, why? Sorry.
It was another 1.
Oh no!
Oh
So
no.
it's well, I'm
Also, who the hell said you could borrow my skateboard?
Yeah, sorry. I'll find some other like wheel thing there to make it look like a Roomba, or just go without the skateboard. And maybe that's what messes me up. They're like, this thing isn't rolling; it's walking.
Okay.
But there are probably like those things that you use to go under cars in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I maybe use one of those, but look, I rolled a 4, so it
Yeah,
just
you
worked.
didn't do good.
So a couple things are gonna happen. We'll start off with Mia and Wyatt. You get to the door.
I mean, I'm stealthy as hell. I don't know.
You both got 10s. You both succeeded.
Cousin, boom, fist bump.
As you sort of like creeping back through, sort of passing some of these vacant and tossed offices, you do pass by what looks to be a security booth, like a where a security guard would sit, kind of screens, cameras. Though none of it works at this point. With one of the guys kind of trying to fix it. You also pass by the employee break room. You see one of these dead set guys just eating some pita and hummus.
This
Sitting there.
can't be good anymore.
You don't know where he got it from.
Yeah, no, he could have just made it today.
He
I
brought
don't
a
know.
snack pack and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you get to the door and you find that it is still it's still on its lockdown. This door is currently magnetically sealed.
I
But
need to get-
you're at the door without you two raising awareness.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we probably are looking back at this point and realizing we've got a robot slowly wheeling through going, I'm a Roomba, ignore me.
I do want to then who would like to go first between Renlar and BuddyBot?
Let's have Renlar go. So
You have
Yeah,
to also
I'll
go at
go
the same
first,
time. I'll
sneak
let you
more,
do
yeah.
that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think Renlar's idea of stealth is just strut through like you own the place. Don't even care. It's like, what are you gonna do? Really, it's almost like he's daring them to come after him.
You wave at them as you go by.
Kind of, yeah. Like, so.
You see the guy, one of the guys up on the second floor looks down and says, "Yo, mask boy, what you doing in here?"
What am I doing in here? Being in here.
You didn't really answer my. I mean, you kind of answered my question, but you didn't really answer my question. What are you doing here? Like, who told you could be here?
Yeah, no one. I go where I please.
He pulls. He's like his hands on his gun. Make me a willpower check.
Yeah, sure. Got a +1. And would any relative skill be here?
What
Manipulation.
skills do you have?
I have survival and culture. And
Culture could
it's
apply
a-
here.
Culture could lie.
And I think a weird one for survival, if you want to do that, is like, this is what Renler does in the Buglands. When he encounters a bug, he just pops off his chest and just dares it to try something. Be the bigger thing in the room, you know?
I do like that idea. Either way, you got a skill for it.
Yeah. Alright. Cool. I got a 4 and a 2. Rerolling the 2, which is a 3 for a total of 8.
Like he takes his hand off his gun. He's just like, I just don't touch anything, okay? I'm gonna. Hey guys, we gotta wander it through here. The room is not aware of your presence, Renlar, but they haven't become hostile immediately.
Exactly. Renler just crosses his arms.
I'm only laughing because I know Buddy Bot's coming up.
Exactly, buddy bot.
And
You
then right
have-
behind Renlar.
You have the skateboard. You're acting like a Roomba. What's going
Once
on?
again, I did not agree to separate from my skateboard at any point here.
Yeah, he's using one of those like little garage wheelie dealies.
Oh, Dolly, yeah.
Yep.
So you're just kind of wobbling as you move around, not really able to control it that well.
Mm-hmm.
You see one of the guards on the second floor that says, "Did anybody bring a Roomba?"
The room. And Renlar's just looking at the travesty right in front of him.
Hey, yo, Kyle, and one of the guys on the first floor kind of, well, specifically the guy that's eating his pita, he goes, "What?" Like, "Hey, can you go check out the Roomba?" He's like, "Oh, I was just having my snack." Kind of puts it down on the table, steps out, does not see Wyatt or Mia, just kind of turns, continues down the hall.
I mean, Mia's going to go in and take his hummus.
Absolutely sneaking.
That's good snacking. I mean, I'm going to eat some of this hummus.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
What does it taste like?
Yeah.
Garbanzo bean and seasoning.
Tahini!
Ooh.
But you see, he walks over to Buddy Bot, and he's like, "It's an active Roomba in so long." Kind of on his tools and is preparing to pry you open and start dismantling you, buddy.
Oh
dear.
no. Okay. I'm spending supply like crazy here, but I'm gonna try and use the chemist stuff again. Can I have a sort of like make you convulse in like sickness, like just make him get like an extremely upset stomach, like he starts vomiting, curling up in the fetal position, like the worst food poisoning of all. Like
I
just
mean,
like
yeah.
real quick shove it in his face and then just roll my way through.
Roomba gas.
Honestly, yeah. If you're spending supply on this, you just like he looks at you and you just like a little compartment pops up and you just blow some dust into his face like, ugh, this thing's old. I'm gonna roll for this. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm not feeling so good. I'm gonna go to the restroom." And he's just like, "Dude, you shouldn't have eaten the hummus. You found it here. What'd you expect to happen?" Like, but it was sealed still.
Hearing that, Diamondback pauses from 1 second and then goes right back to eating the hummus.
Yes. This is like snack pack level. Like these things are full of preservatives, could last a long time. Like Twinkies. But he kind of just wanders off to go deal with his insides, which are soon to be outside.
Oof.
Ugh.
But
See,
yeah.
The
Kinda keep
Roomba
on-
plan worked.
Keep on. Okay, so you guys have all gathered together. These three remaining the three remaining dead sick people are still aware of at least two things in this chamber: Renlar and the Roomba.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
guess
a Roomba.
from her little hidden shadow place, Mia says, hey, that door is magnetically sealed.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you have any sort of magical ability to unseal a magnetically sealed door.
It's probably a little bit too heavy to use telekinesis. I could see if I can try and hotwire it, but
I mean, I don't know. Like magnets, how do they work? But I mean, there's
Oh, wait. Wasn't that a security room that you were just in?
do you want me to just sneak back to the security room, try to
Yeah.
press buttons until one of them works?
Sounds good to me.
I guess she's gonna sneak into the security room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at like what's in the security room. See if there's like a lock release.
So you look into the security room. There's still the guard that's kind of sitting there working on, like he's just kind of trying to figure out the system itself. Like he's trying to boot it back up. You do see what looks to be like a manual release on the other side of him.
Well,
Does it seem like there's any way to sneak past him, or he's kind of
Not in this tiny chamber.
got it?
Deal with him somehow.
My character's got a stupid plan.
I mean, the other thing we do is just sort of try and do
Yeah.
just take him out.
She walks into the room, takes out her pistol, sits on his lap, puts the pistol under his chin, and goes like, "Hi, lover boy. Give me a reason."
This is going to be a willpower check.
Yeah, I figured. All right. I have got a 9 altogether, which makes it a partial success. I'm using lucky to make it a full success.
Nice.
Okay.
You put the gun under his chin. He's just like, okay, I won't give you a reason.
Hey, you want to release the bolt? She's like nudging.
Hands
Like,
over and just, I need to actually stand up. Is that okay?
no, my cousin can do it.
Okay. Are you using like just regular strength or using your telekinesis?
Yeah, he just sees the button to press.
Well, it's not a button, it's a lever.
Oh yeah, no, he just sees the button, the lever just sort of like just on its own move.
It's the you hear this as like this heavy lever you had to pull, like put some force behind it.
Mhm.
Does unseal the magnetic locks on it by literally forcefully pulling the magnets apart.
Well, no, we're just gonna head into there. You're gonna stay where you are and don't alert your friends. You got that?
Can I have the snack pack?
Go for it.
It's the one that's currently in Mia's hand.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can have
that's up
this.
to you.
Yeah, you can have the snack pack.
Thanks.
Welcome. I mean, I've been eating it with my fingers, but you can have it.
It's fine. He pulls out a small bag of pita chips. It's fine.
You're not going to try anything funny?
Oh.
Hey, because if a firefight breaks out, I mean, I'm going to try to find you first, you know?
I figure as much.
Okay. So we reached an understanding. And she like stands up, gives him a little kiss on the forehead, and heads out of the room.
This is weird.
Mixed signals. Always keep them guessing.
Look,
And-
I'm going full tank girl with this character. I refuse to do otherwise.
Sure. like after has she sort of like passes Vital sort of look back at the guy and do the finger pointing? All right, then.
Just kind of furiously nods his head and goes back to eating a snack pack.
Like early on in this, I decided I was doing a Jamie Hewlett tank girl kind of character, and that is what she is.
But yeah, if you guys like, you can head into the next chamber.
Yep.
Are they still aware of Renlar and Buddybot?
Yeah, but I mean, like, they're not like actively watching you. They just know you're in the area.
All right.
All
That
right.
means we're free to go where we want, buddy.
Awesome. Can you push me? I kind of like being a Roomba. I'm enjoying this.
If I must, start like a little, steering wheel for him, or do I just have to physically push him?
Just,
Oh,
it's
just give me a kick, and momentum will take care of the rest.
Very well. I kick him.
All right, I like roll over to the door. There we go.
The door opens. You roll into it. Begin to just. As
there's
you're
a stairwell behind it. I didn't know that.
It's not a stairwell per se. It is tiered seating that lead down to what look to be sort of a amphitheater. Large glass windows at the far end looking into the actual factory floor itself. A door that exits out of this chamber that's currently sealed as well. That says Customization Center.
All right. Renlar will follow after him after saying loudly, "Ha-ha! I've conquered the Roomba."
Okay.
See, Renlar knows how to put up a disguise.
So there's like another sealed door that we got to open.
There is another sealed door at the bottom of these staircases. The sort of like tiered seating. There is what looks to be a holographic projector. There's a big red button, a label next to it that says orientation.
Okay. Maybe watching this show will open the door. I love watching orientations. Especially they take the form of PowerPoint presentations. I love those.
Well, I guess somebody's gotta.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we not just simply remove the door in our way?
Well, so let's watch the little show. I'm curious about it too.
Let's see what it
Who knows?
says.
Maybe we'll learn something.
I think we'll find it informative and fun. And I'll punch the button.
You hit the big red button, and you see a holographic projector sort of whirs to life, sending up sort of cascading beams of light across the chamber. You kind of even feel like that glass in front of you kind of begin to shift tint a little bit to sort of prevent the light spilling out, but still let you kind of see on the factory floor itself. As appearing from the center of this holographic projection is a large swan wearing a white shirt, red tie, tan slacks, a little name tag that says Swansley and says, "Welcome to Vegeton Automotive. I'm your friendly salesbird, Swansley, here to help you figure out what custom automotive you want." As you can see, and sort of like as he says, you can kind of see like fizzled reflections on this glass of like what should have been accurate projections, but just some of the emitters are broken, so it's just kind of like half images of vehicles. As you can see, we can build you the car of your dreams from our selection of prefabricated modules based on a limited variety of blueprints developed over the years for this specific process. This process can take upwards of 10 minutes, while traditional custom orders can take you tens of weeks. If you like, please head to the next room where you can go to the next available terminal to select your options. And sort of quickly guns just begins to light scatters away. The doors open, the glass untints. You do look down into the factory floor, and you do see a number of DedSec guys down there, just patrolling the floor. About 13 of them.
Okay, I don't think I can sexy threaten all these guys.
Yeah.
But the door does open to the customization center.
Okay, well, let's see if we can build our car, get to it, and drive out of here before they notice that we're here.
All right.
Also, I hope we meet more of that Swansley guy. He seems like he knows what he's doing.
I mean, he seems nice, but I don't know why they gave him such a pretentious city accent. I mean, what does he do? Like smoke money?
This is a ruin,
Perhaps.
isn't it? Maybe the folk he was selling things to were just like him. A
True.
whole city of Swansleys. Think about it.
I mean, I will say you all have seen at least some effigy of
Swansley.
Swansley before. I mean, like he's like this. He's the planet's like mascot essentially.
Ah. Well, I think he was just created by talented advertising executives who focus grouped it to create the ideal form of an agreeable cartoon mascot to help sell their vehicles and machinery. And I approve.
Yeah. And I guess, he was made back in the olden days, so I'm sure the accents were a lot thicker back then.
Definitely.
Anywho,
All right, let's go find one of those terminals.
It does take a minute, as almost all of them are broken. But you do find one that sort of buzzes to life, sort of that staticky hum of the sort of screen. However, it says, sort of in big block letters in a pop-up, mainframe connection disabled. Please reset connection.
Okay.
Mainframe. Okay, so we reset it here, or do we got to go to the mainframe?
Well, probably can't connect it here since this isn't the mainframe.
well, do you know where the mainframe is, buddy? Or alternately, Wyatt? I don't think you should be looking to Renlar or I for figuring this out.
Unfortunately, no.
Mainframe might be. Well, is either we can find. Maybe there's a map of the place, of the facility, or
Yeah, if someone wants to make me a investigation intelligence check.
Sure, I can do that. Don't mind. Would tech be?
Yeah, I would take tech.
Okay, cool. Okay, double threes, so I guess I'll re-roll one of them.
Take your pick.
Yeah. Nope. Made it even worse.
Oh,
It's a 4.
four.
All right, potential.
Four
Like,
total.
Well,
total.
4 plus
Oh, wait. Oh,
1,
5.
so 5.
5.
That's still a failure.
Wow.
You're not too familiar with the layout of the structure. From this base, you're not really certain.
Look, if I was to roll for this, Patrick, it would purely be me fishing for XP. I don't mind trying, but
Let's have Buddybot try.
I have a +2.
Yeah.
So if it's still possible,
It is still possible, yeah.
awesome. All right, and is this science or tech?
Either one works.
Okay. Nice. I'm not gonna roll anything. It's an 11. I'm keeping it that way. Yeah, with a 4 and a
Yeah.
5.
Hell yeah.
well, with the 4 and a 5, you have 0 reasons to re-roll it because you can't crit.
Yeah, no.
It would just be weird to re-roll one at this point.
You remember sort of like in the shifting between like there's a shifting of the polarization of the glass itself, is sort of like tinting. You remember seeing across the way there's a sort of chamber across this factory floor elevated structure that had sort of small, almost imperceptible to anybody other than robot eyes, that say mainframe access. On the other side of the factory from you, across the goon infested assembly line.
Okay.
Based off the sneakiness of earlier, I'm just going to suggest maybe this is a me and Wyatt situation happening to get over there.
Perhaps. Are there any like catwalks to get across, or like you got to go down there?
There are catwalks you can. you would have to still kind of at least find some way to reach them because they're not like immediately accessible from the door out of the customization center to the factory floor, kind of along the sides.
I mean, look, I can get up to one of those catwalks without any issue either, but I mean,
Yeah.
once I'm over there, I ain't gonna know what to do.
Oh, that's fair.
Can you maybe whip me up a little, I don't know, communication device? Maybe I can talk back to you and you can give me instructions when I get over there or something?
That'd be great. Is such a thing possible?
Look at the rules of supply. Just double check or make any particular ruling. If you would like, I would say that 2 people can spend 1 supply to have communicators, like walkie-talkies, essentially.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'll spend 1.
I don't mind spending either. So.
Okay. What this allows you to do is you can make a single check with your stat ability and the other person's skill, or their ability and your skill.
Oh, I think we're probably gonna go with their ability. Even though I will have no skill. My intelligence is -1.
Well, you don't want his tech skill?
I mean, look, tech skill's nice, but being able to reroll 1 die when you've got a -1.
Fair.
Yeah.
But I think first she's gotta get over there, and it sounds like the first thing she's gonna need to do is get up to the catwalk.
Okay, make me a stealth. This will be an agility check.
Yep. And I feel like athletics definitely applies for this, because this is some hardcore parkour.
Hardcore parkour.
Oh my god, that was a terrible roll so far.
Oh no.
Let's see. Yeah, it's still a failure. I'll mark potential on that one. I rolled a 2 and a 1. I re-rolled the 1 and I got another 2, so that's 6 altogether. And I already blew my luck on something else, so.
Okay.
So she goes out there, like jumps up, totally misses, and just bang.
You fall, like, you come out the door, you sort of leap down the side, misjudge it completely, fall like 10 feet onto the ground.
Could I try and catch her with my telekinesis?
It will lessen the blow she's about to take from the fall, but yes, make me an agility check.
Could I use willpower since it's
This is a reaction.
telekinesis? Okay.
Oh, to see if he's fast enough to use the telekinesis. Got it.
Makes sense.
I will say,
because I think part of telekinesis is that, like, if it's heavier than a light object, I have to make a roll.
using using your ability telekinesis.
Yeah, I'm using the ability telekinesis.
You can attempt to move larger objects or move things very precisely, but it is difficult. The GM will tell you how.
I still think this is going to be an agility check.
Okay.
I will let you reroll 1 of the dice.
Okay. Okay, 5 and a 3 so far. I'll reroll the 3. My rerolls have not been going well so far.
It's dangerous to reroll a 3, you know.
It is. I got nothing in agility, so it's a 6.
Excellent.
Okay, so that didn't help. Maybe something else. Well, I mean, you just kind of didn't grasp her.
Yeah.
It happens.
Maybe it made a little bit of turbulence for her as she continued to plummet towards the ground. Is there a second roll that you needed me to make to, like?
You're just going to take 2 points of damage. As you...
I think the armor soaks one of them still? Or is this bypassing armor? I'm fine with the bypassing armor. I just don't know.
No, it definitely does mitigate the damage.
Okay, so 13 then. Or, I mean, 1.
Which, you take 1 point of damage.
Which drops her health to 13.
Yeah, I rolled lesser to -1.
Can she attempt to get up to the catwalk again, or has she made a whole hell of a lot of noise and she needs to attempt to stealth instead?
You can get up to the catwalk. Just there may be further complications for other people.
Okay. So I guess she's gonna try again. Agility check again.
Okay.
Right?
Sir, I think at this point, no. I think after that failure, it's the issue may come later. Be able to get up to the catwalk and make your way across to the mainframe.
Oh, so she just get up there?
Yes.
Okay. Does she need to sneak, or is she like?
I think you are sufficiently stealthy as your character to eke your way across a elevated position out of eyesight.
Okay. So yeah, she'll get over there. Does the door to the mainframe seem locked? Is this the first place
It
where
is
she's
not
gonna need
locked.
help? Okay, she'll get in there.
You walk in, you see a lot of servers and computers and machinery that you're not too terribly familiar with.
Okay, so there's a lot of doohickeys and what's-a-majiggers in here.
Well, describe what you see.
Let's see. There's one here, and it's got 4 blinky lights. But one of the blinky lights is kind of sputtering weird. You know, like maybe it's just not quite blinking correctly. There's a thing on it that says X5412, and it's kind of like scratched. It's a lot of numbers. 7,
Wyatt.
2.
I would like
4.
you to make me a intelligence check to try to figure out what Mia is saying.
Sure. I'm guessing you would allow tech for this.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not
There's
not
a
re-rolling
machine
that.
that goes ping in
Um,
here. It's just pinging.
It's a 12.
A 12?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
not a critical though.
No. 6 and 5.
Survive. You are able to accurately figure out what Mia is describing to you. She is describing you like, okay, I think I've got this. Renlar and Buddybot, are there anything you'd like to do?
I mean, maybe since BuddyBot's good at tech, maybe he can like help Wyatt and Mia as well.
Okay.
Are there any patterns in the numbers?
Patterns in the numbers, not specifically that you pick up. It just seems to be describing essentially a server room.
Well, it's not my forte. I can't really pick up anything, so I'll just keep an eye on our friends down there.
Okay.
They already assume I'm just some wandering
Yes,
idiot.
it's really just Mia over in the room by herself right now.
Yes. Renlar, make me a intelligence roll.
It's just
Actually,
straight intelligence.
you don't need to make a roll for this. I think you're sufficiently perceptive enough. You do notice that someone is coming to investigate the noise that Mia made.
Oh, okay.
That's because she fell off the catwalk and hit the ground
Oh.
hard.
Yeah.
I'll go to confront them.
Okay.
I'm already known to them anyways.
No, the ones inside the dealership. This is different. They
Ah.
not. You sort of step out, and the guy sort of
Hmm.
has his gun drawn. This guy is not wielding a pistol. This guy is wielding a. Actually, no. This guy is also wielding a pistol, but this would be like a compact, like submachine gun, essentially.
Gotcha.
What you doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Well, according to your friends outside, wandering. I guess that's an accurate description.
They just let you in here?
Hey, I would say I made a good first impression. Yes, but they know I'm in here. Sorry about the noise. I was trying to gauge my distance, test my strength, and failed miserably.
Okay, make me a willpower check. This is a persuasive moment.
Persuasion. Dang, I don't have manipulation. Culture, survival, anything? Appeal
Yeah,
to the-
'cause-
I think
manipulation
I think,
is-
yeah, I think this would be manipulate, really.
Yeah.
Dang, don't have it. Alright,
Yeah.
straight willpower. Cool.
The one guy with manipulation isn't really talking.
No.
Got a 6 and a 2 plus 1, 9.
9. The guy looks into this. All right, and kind of looks and sees the Roomba, sees BuddyBot. You and your room? Is it a Roomba?
I have no
I am
idea.
a Roomba.
Can I come take a look at that?
Please.
Okay, he takes the
It says
invitation.
please.
He walks into the room and sees the three of you and is like, "Hey, wait a second."
Knock him out.
I do want to know right now that my character shoot first does mean my character can't be surprised. So if they had come into the room, she would have known they were there anyway.
Yeah, but pushing you on the other side of the chamber.
No, she is like, she can't be not surprised for other people. But
Yeah. I mean, you can technically I'm not surprised this happened. Just hear it over the walkie-talkie, like,
yeah,
hey, wait
I mean,
a second.
I feel like she maybe heard. Well, it depends on if Wyatt has the communication channel open, but she might have heard like, "Yeah, come on up and look." But it's up to you, Wyatt, if you had that channel open or if it's shut off.
Yeah. I feel like he's sort of like in the middle of like an explanation on what to do, and then he sort of hears this and he's like, "Oh shit!" And I think when the door opens, he will reflexively just be like, "Wait!" And as that happens, the guy gets blown back as I am using my blast ability.
Okay, yeah, this is I think blast is willpower.
Yes.
Should be.
Yeah, go ahead, make your willpower check.
This, everyone else will note that this has never happened with Wyatt before. So,
Whoa.
it is a 9.
That's a hit.
All right. It is 1d6 plus 1 damage.
And imagine what the complication might be, Patrick. I feel like my character might notice that sound.
He takes 5 damage.
5 damage. You hit this guy with the blast. He goes back, hits the wall, sort of slumps down, seemingly unconscious.
Like after that happens, he just sort of looks at his hand, like, "What the? Oh, okay."
Cause I'm hearing a lot of noise back there. Is everything okay?
Well, I think we're okay for now. Apparently I can hit people from a distance. That's a new one.
That sounds useful. I'm guessing more
Really?
might be coming your way now, but let's keep trying to get this mainframe going in the meantime.
Yep, that's all right. So where was I? And goes back into the explanation.
Right. BuddyBot, is there anything you'd like to do before we move on to the next?
Just like, ready, as soon as the mainframe's ready, he's back to the terminal to start making the car.
Right. Okay. Mia.
Yeah.
You're getting the explanation via radio. It's time to make the roll.
Okay. So I think she's using somebody else's intelligence.
Yes.
Could I use BuddyBot's intelligence?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's a +2.
All right, let's do it. One of my things rolled under my computer, and it was another 5. Awesome. So I rolled 2 5s, and I get to add 2, so 12 altogether.
Very nice.
Not a problem. You go through and you figure this out, and you're just like, with BuddyBot and Wyatt in your ears, just like piping information. BuddyBot, screen in front of you, sort of flashes on and off. Plus, it flashes off and then back on. As you can see, the client has opened back up. Connection has been restored.
Okay, I took the little board bit out and put it back into the jaggedy bit, and yeah, did that work?
It's all good, Mia. Come on back.
Yeah.
I guess she's going to try to sneak her way back. Or
we will hold off on that for just a second.
okay.
BuddyBot, as you look at the screen in front of you, you see there are 4 different vehicle types you can choose from. Actually, no, I think Mia, you're back at this point. Now I'm thinking about, like, I think this is better to have this question
Yeah. Do you need me to sneak back, or am I okay?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You see there are 4 options of vehicles you can build. There's the Bronco, which is a fast muscle car that has the ability to like hitch something up like a trailer bed, but it doesn't actually have a carrying bed itself. There is the Frog, which is it's a hybrid between a muscle car. It has a truck bed. It's what's it called? Is it the El Camino I'm thinking of?
Sounds like an El Camino.
It's an El
It's
Camino.
like it's a combination muscle car and pickup truck, but it's not super like big.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an El Camino.
Basically, we can build an El Camino. There's the Vaquero, which is the heavy-duty pickup truck.
Mhm.
And then there's the Mammoth, which is an industrial hauling vehicle that has hoisting rigs, reinforced body armor, and weapon mounts.
I mean, look, unless it takes a long time, I say we go with Big Woolly here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
This speaks to me.
Let's find out how long this will take.
You select the option, and you immediately hear the factory line come to life. As it happens, you hear a voice sort of ringing over the din, like through the speakers, like the intercom, and says, "All right, which idiots decided to start the damn thing? We don't have a whole lot left in there. Find whoever did this, shut the mainframe down, and let them know you don't mess with the Road Warrior."
I don't think playing dumb's going to work anymore.
Do we have a way of communicating back over the speakers?
Nope, he is somewhere else in this facility. He just heard this come to life and was like, "Hey, you guys, what's going on? Solve the problem. Stop what you're doing." So you imagine that they're going to try to shut down the mainframe.
All right, well, I guess it's time to defend the mainframe. My character is getting into a snipe position.
As you all turn around, each of you take 1 point of damage.
I cannot be surprised.
You're still going to take a point of damage when you see it coming. You turn around because you hear the clicking of an action.
Okay.
Which is enough for you because you have body armor to duck out of the way. As that guy you knocked out turns back and just unloads with a hail of
I mean,
machine gun fire.
the ability is specifically, I cannot be surprised if someone would surprise you, you get the jump on them. Instead, you always act first in a fight. That is the ability.
Okay, so before that happens then, before you all take a point of damage, because it's going to happen likely, you turn around and see this guy and about the fire.
Okay, she wheels and fires on them instead.
Go ahead.
So this is going to be shooting with a rifle.
Indeed it is.
All right, let's see. That is 7 altogether.
That is still a success.
Yep. So
Roll
I'm going to go
damage.
ahead and roll for the damage. Obviously, he's still going to shoot at us because
Yeah.
partial success. Let's see. And he is going to take 6 points of damage altogether.
Yeah, he's dead no matter what. He had 1 hit point left. He has 5 hit points with 1 piece of armor.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry to get pedantic about my ability,
you're
but
fine.
it's literally what the ability is.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, as you sort of turn around to shoot him, he is like, shh, and like spins off, firing the rest of his clip into the ceiling. All of you take 8 points of damage, and the armor soaks it up.
Okay.
Yep.
But now actively there is a threat here. They're going to try to take down the mainframe.
As she takes some of this guy's blood and paints it like on her face, she says, "Have you ever heard of histrionic personality disorder?" As she goes out to get ready to like fight these people with her gun.
All right. Well, time to see how this new ability that I have works.
Yeah, Wyatt, that was bizarre. What did you do?
It's like you punched them from far away.
Kinda, yeah. With my mind.
Well, your mind is a force to reckon with now. Use it.
Mia's
as
not
you-
discussing any of this. She's trying to get into a good position to start shooting
Yeah.
mothers.
As soon as you turn out, you were to see that there's 3 of these lightly armed. There are 3 of those basic, pistol wielding goons. There's 2 of these, submachine gun guys, and there are 2 of these sort of more like scrap metal armored guys that have a weird like, it almost looks like a minigun, but like has a metal grinder on it, and they're like shoving in bricks of like compressed scrap metal.
Well, that's intense. Like she sees that the moment she gets out of the room, it's like, oh shit.
So there are 7 people currently sized up to you need to take out before they take out the mainframe.
All right.
And are they like racing across the catwalk to get to the mainframe area?
They're all already on the floor. They're just gearing up.
Yeah. My character says the following. I'm here to screw your moms and kill members of DedSec, and I don't see your moms around.
Okay.
And she's gonna shoot. You said they're heavily armored guys with machine guns, and people with like pistols.
Yes.
She's gonna do one of them. Try to take out one of the machine gun guys.
Okay.
So, rolling to attack. Once again, she acts first, so I kind of want to do a variant on the kick button chew bubble gum thing.
I like it. I'm here for it.
Good. It's good.
Oh, come on. Yeah, no, she didn't succeed.
What'd you roll?
I got a 3 and a 1 on the dice. And then adding a 2 to that brings it all the way up to a 6.
Yeah, you take a shot, sort of glances off some of the machinery as the guy sort of like quickly dives into cover. Let's go next.
I'll go.
Okay.
Can I attempt, by the way, to kind of scoot to cover myself?
Yeah,
or...
of course, no problem.
All right. Renlar is using a sword. Everyone else has a gun. This presents a problem. The mainframe itself, is it like a small area?
It's a contained room.
Contained room. Renlar is going to head straight there and try and act like the front guard of it. Try to barricade it. Not barricade it with wood or anything, but himself.
Okay. Make me a strength check.
Gotcha. Strength and anything else?
If you have athletics.
Nope. Yeah, well. A 5 and a 1 plus 2, 8.
8. Yeah, you sort of jump down quickly, dash across. One of these guys are going to take a shot at you.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to deal 3 points of damage.
Too bad for you, I'm unstoppable. Yeah, that did 2 points.
Okay. But you managed to get into the room and sort of like post up with your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Wyatt, BuddyBot, who's next?
I got something, Wyatt. If you're
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. I think BuddyBot wants to get on that little dolly again. On his back, it's Roomba revenge time. He's gonna kick out, like roll right in front of the closest one, and then like as the guy's looking down at this supposed Roomba, he whips out his sawed-off shotgun and just gives them both barrels to the chest.
Yeah.
That shotgun is so funny. Yeah, make your attack roll. This is
You don't want to know where the shotgun came out of.
I feel like this is this is an agility roll.
All right, +0.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like all guns are agility. That's just kind of how it works in this game.
Yeah, I did really good though. A 10 total.
Nice.
Yeah, that succeeds. Roll damage.
All right, the shotgun is just a light weapon. Maybe I'll upgrade it later. All right, giving it a roll. Only a 2.
Which one were you shooting at?
I mean, I'm not sure if I was planning it necessarily, just like someone who was the closest. So it could be
Okay,
any
so
of them.
one of the basic goons then.
Yeah, I would say so.
You fire up. He's still alive, but he's pretty injured by that.
Okay.
Like tear through his armor. You said it was 2 points of damage, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just I don't think the light weapons have a plus anything.
They don't. His armor soaked up a bit of that, but
Yeah, I'm surprised a shotgun's only a light weapon.
Well, I just kind of flavored it as that way because it's what.
Oh,
like,
okay.
it's like a sawed-off shotgun. It doesn't have
Okay,
the
okay.
range and power behind it.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
it's what you started with. So I saved the medium for the melee weapon. I'm gonna try and upgrade the shotgun to make it better later.
Got it.
All right.
Can my character communicate something back to her cousin really quickly?
Certainly, since it will be his turn.
Because I think that the brute force solutions ain't working. Do you have a smarty pants solution?
Working on it. Is there like some sort of like crates or anything like around that could potentially like fall on multiple of them that I can?
There's certainly like a couple of there's like a big metal rack you can like topple over onto a couple of these guys.
Yeah, I would. So like he just sort of like reaches out with his hand in mind and just sort of tries to topple it over. I could see this as a roll since it's bigger than a small object.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be an ability check.
Okay.
Agility check.
Agility. Okay.
Doesn't his thing use willpower for his telekinesis though?
It doesn't say
Or
specifically.
it doesn't say specifically.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
The
it.
only one that does is blast.
is blast. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't get into the. Okay. Straight 11.
Nice.
Okay. Are you aiming for one of the big heavily armored guys?
Yeah, mostly the big guys with the big guns. But yeah, I'm trying to take out multiple at a time.
I think that one of these like the lower level goons, as you like topple it over, like a big heavy engine sort of falls off and onto the well, I've affectionately called codenamed shredders, crushing him underneath, pinning him. He's out of combat. He's not dead. He's out of combat. And the rest of the stuff that kind of falls off there takes out one of the goons as well.
Well, that did something.
Yeah.
Did a lot more than I'm doing.
I mean, these guys again, they're not dead. They can come back later. But they're currently incapacitated. Tampa's back with
Yeah,
Mia. Who
Diamond
would
back.
like to go next?
Diamond back.
Is there like a way that she can get up to a weird sort of position where they wouldn't be expecting an attack?
Catwalk certainly.
Okay. If she can get up there and shoot this round, she's gonna.
Yeah.
Do you need me to roll to see if she can scramble up the catwalk, or we're just
No.
taking it as a given now? Okay. She's still trying to hit one of the machine gun guys, I think.
Okay.
She's like, she says, "The Viper strikes," and tries to shoot him. She's got to stop talking. Cat's got to change out these dice. Yeah, that's
Oh,
that was a two on each die again. So yeah.
if it's any consolation, we're gonna level up quickly.
True.
Yeah, no, I mean,
You
hey.
survive. You take a shot down, and
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I should just hit people with a skateboard, I guess. I don't know. Cause I'm trying real hard to be cool, and I'm just messing it up real bad, and I'm just having some self-esteem issues up here,
Well, maybe we can work on being cool when we're not being shot at.
Yeah, but I mean, it's important to be cool at the same time, right? I mean, that's like the whole cool outlaw thing. I mean, isn't it?
I mean, kind of, but I feel like surviving is first and foremost.
Yeah, no, I get you. Okay, that's probably how we can talk, but
who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay. Renla, you're currently in the mainframe.
Right. Do I hear anyone trying to come in here?
You do hear what sounds like boots heading up the metal staircase, metal steps behind you. I guess into the room.
All right. Already a strike for the first thing that tries to enter.
Yeah, you see one of these with a survivalist running away from gunfire, barrels into the room, sort of like dropping his machine gun, which is on his sling, grabbing for like what looks like a small billy club, essentially.
All right. Slash him.
Okay.
Yeah. Excuse me for a second. I have to find my die.
His
Yes.
one die.
His one
His,
die.
Yes, my
it's
single
only
die.
one
Shut
single
up.
die.
We have to get him more dice.
I think
There are
at this point it's
D6s in
five
so
for him.
many things. It's not hard to get one.
You just need
Yeah.
another set of dice. You need to make more dice.
I
goblin.
did roll 2 6s though.
Oh,
Okay,
don't
that's
worry.
a critical.
Total
Yeah.
of 14.
Um,
So don't diss my die. It comes through.
I'm not gonna
Don't
diss
you?
your dice and diss
Don't
you.
Look, just
Yeah.
because I have a whole drawer full of dice that all roll like garbage doesn't mean.
Roll your dice. Whatever you roll is gonna ignore armor.
Okay.
Is that what it is when you do a crit in this, or?
There's no specific rules for a critical. It's just you get some extra stuff.
Okay. I rolled a fly 5 plus 3 because I have brute, so that's 8.
You cut this dude's head off.
Oh.
So it topples back into the room. One of these goons that did not take a shotgun blast to the chest. I'm gonna roll psychic damage on him.
Yeah,
He passes the
Because
fuck
now
out.
he's facing this like kind of giant dude with a skull mask that now has blood on it, and just readying another swing at anybody.
That guy's dead. One of these goons just passes out and topples to the ground.
Okay.
Seeing a beheaded guy was a little too much for him.
Okay, because I get your point about the whole not talking thing, because, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes actions speak louder than words.
Okay. Why?
I know, but I'm only 5'1", okay?
average height.
Yeah.
Wyatt, buddy, who wants to go next?
I'll go ahead.
Okay.
So the guy who I shotgunned, I think I'll like stand up, get outside the room with formation, and then just like deck him in the face with my power fist.
Hell yeah, do it.
All right, this one's a bit beefier weapon. Is it strength?
It would be strength, yes.
Okay, it's a +1, so it's an 8.
8 still hits.
All right, the damage, D6 +1. All right, 4 damage.
4 damage as you sort of punch into him. Is this a lethal blow or non-lethal?
Oh, lethal. But Buddy Bot, he's dropping bodies.
Buddy bot is.
I mean, look, we're way past the point of doing non-lethal.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
than Wyatt, we've all killed at least one person by this point.
And they're also trying to kill you, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Self-defense.
Not in real life, but in the game world, it's fine.
Yeah.
You hit him in the stomach. You hear something crunch as he's clearly maybe not dead in this moment, but going to die very soon. But as he punches, like, he pulls his trigger and he does 3 points of damage back to you.
Oof.
Okay, armor takes 1 of it, so I get to take 2 damage.
2 damage as he collapses to the ground, unconscious, incapacitated, and dead. Essentially dead.
Oh, right, because you had a
Okay.
partial success.
Yeah. Wyatt.
Yeah. Jeez. It's like, do I do the blast or do I do the? Yeah. I'm just. The Phantom Force smacks one of the big guys in the face. Just
The
as
big
attempt to-
shredder.
Yeah.
Okay. Make your willpower attack.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, with my willpower, it's 10.
Oh, nice.
So, takes 4.
Yeah, you see him like begin to rev up, and like as he fires at you, you just kind of see what look to be large, sort of molten slags of metal, just jagged, flying your direction, picked up by your telekinetic blast, and launched back at him, scraping and dinging and sort of piercing his armor. It did something, but his armor is very thick.
Why do they have to be so dang? All right, big man.
Okay, top initiative order is Mia.
Yeah, Mia's trying to figure something out right now. When it comes to spending supply, you can't really spend it to get a weapon, can you?
Not a weapon, no.
Okay. That's what I was checking. Because I was like, can I spend it to get a grenade?
No. Look your headset.
If only.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? She's decided that her big issue is that she's been talking and not doing sick skateboard moves. So she is going to try to like grind down a railing while shooting her rifle.
Action
Okay.
speak louder.
At there's like lesser goons and submachine gun goons and these guys in the massive metal things, right?
There are 3 individuals left. There's the one. There's one goon that's still up. The guy that was injured is host. There's still one of these submachine gunners up, and then a shredder is still around.
She's gonna try to go for this submachine gunner again. Am I just doing the shot, or am I also doing an agility check first to do the sick move?
It's gonna be the same roll. I will let you use a relevant skill here if you haven't.
Okay, so I am gonna use athletics.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
use athleticism.
I don't need it because I do have the skill athletics. I rolled a 5, I rolled a 4, and my agility is +2. So sick
Yes.
moves.
You did a sick,
Like-
reckless move, and you
Yeah,
got the
like
shot off.
she's like jumps up, she's grabbing the nose of the skateboard and shoots one, just like with one hand. You shouldn't shoot. This isn't how you shoot a rifle. This is the dumb way to shoot a rifle unless you want to break your freaking arm and not hit somebody. But she does do it one-handed, and it works. Improbably so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me roll damage.
Go ahead. Gravity's slightly different on Lita.
The damage is all of 2. So she didn't aim very well, but she definitely hit this guy.
You winged him. Yeah, he took some
It
damage,
honestly
so,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's going to
yeah.
just continue her momentum to skate past them.
Yeah, you scoot past the room. Okay, who's next?
I love that I rolled really well to hit it, and then like the damage was crap.
You shot
The way it
one-handed. What do you
goes.
expect?
Yeah.
You
What's-
really
what's
can't
the
shoot a rifle one-handed. It's a really stupid idea.
What's the progress on the mammoth on the car?
It is nearly complete.
Ooh,
nice.
okay, just gotta hold him out for a little longer.
Alright.
Renmar's still posted up in the mainframe, just waiting for anybody. I'm not letting them do a single thing to this thing.
Okay, as you're sitting there, on that. It isn't classified. The guy that just got shot by Mia is taking cover, actually not too terribly far away from the door where you're currently posted up at.
Do I leave the door and expose it to take out one combatant?
You see the shredder on the opposite side of the room. He's been inching closer, but he's been taking a lot of barrages.
Okay. Can I take out this guy and get back to the mainframe before the shredder comes?
Yes.
Okay. Gonna do that pretty quickly. Just run in and slash him and get back in. Okay. Roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. That might not be good. No. It's really good. 11. I rolled a 3
Yeah.
and a 6.
Damn.
My little die just rolled a 1, of course. I was about to praise you, man. But it's +3 anyway, so 4.
4. Okay. He's still up, but he is incredibly injured.
All right, and I move back to the mainframe.
He sort of falls back away from you. Okay.
I think Wyatt sort of looks over, sees what Renlar just did, and he's like, "Oh, you're still up," and then fires off a blast over there.
Okay.
10 again,
Nice.
double
Damn.
4s. He takes 3 damage.
That's enough to take him out. Only Shredder remains.
I just want to note really quickly that I did look up about shooting a rifle one-handed, and the first response of it is, you can do it, but your accuracy is going to be real bad.
As we saw.
Yeah.
Oh,
We lost Michael.
Michael, there he is.
I guess we're back to the
muted.
top.
There you go.
Yeah.
Some rough
Or
internet.
did Buddy?
Did Buddy,
Buddy
I don't think Buddy
go?
went.
I did not go.
Oh,
Oh,
It's your turn,
well,
buddy. I was thinking,
go,
like,
buddy.
I'm pretty sure Mike hadn't gone yet.
I'm so used to
What's
Wyatt
the-
going last that I,
that's,
you know,
Yeah.
that's true. I went out of order apparently.
that's okay.
All good. What's the situation like on like the factory floor? Like, are they like zooming in towards me or?
There's one Shredder kind of on like the far end, like he's trying to angle his way to get towards the mainframe. But the barrage attack that's been coming at him haven't like allowed him to make a direct beeline.
Ooh, okay. Buddy Bot wants to like stand up, maybe like jump on some of these terminals and like leap over to like get, to the side of him or on top of him. And then just, wail on him with the powered arm.
Okay, make an attack roll.
All right. Is it a strength?
This is a strength roll.
Okay. Cool. +1. Let me do 2 dice. Very good. It's a 10.
10. Yeah, you zoom over using some of the machine like these armatures and welding bots in here and sort of like fling him over as you just sort of falcon punch straight into his dome. Roll damage.
Awesome. All right. That is a D6 +1 for the medium weapon. Come on.
It is.
Gonna be 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. Still up, but that hurt a lot.
Still up? Okay, yeah. Just a quick buddy pot, fist to the face kind of thing.
Yeah. Since it was a full success, I can't retaliate.
Nice.
Okay, top is Mia. One guy remains.
Okay. She's gonna like take the skateboard to a halt by doing sort of one of those fast skid outs,
Yeah.
To take careful aim on this last dude and fire, hoping to hit a weak spot.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, it's gonna hit. It's one of these things where it's like, God, I would love to be able to re-roll a die,
I know.
but you can't when it's an attack unless. Does the warrior have an ability for? I don't even think the warrior has an ability for this, do
No,
they?
just adds pluses.
It has the only thing close is Veteran's Instincts. Once per battle, re-roll a damage die. Either damage you are
that's right.
dealing
Yeah.
or damage dealt to you.
Look,
That's
if I hadn't already used Lucky, I could make this a full success, but I already did use Lucky. Regardless, 6 on one of the dice, 1 on the other die, +2 brings me to 9. So
That still hits. Roll damage.
it still hits.
Yeah.
Come on, don't F me, Gil. Okay, that wasn't, I would not call that effing. It is 4 + 1, so 5.
Nice.
Okay. Still up, but very, very injured.
I mean, I feel like he probably has, his armor probably absorbs a lot of this stuff, so.
Does this a fair bit. But as he sort of does so, he takes the bullet and then just unleashes a barrage of hot shrapnel in your direction. You
Yep.
take 3 points of damage.
Okay, and I'll knock 1 point off of that, obviously. Yeah, she's like, has a little bit of a blood on her now, her own blood.
Mm,
She takes her own blood and then just draws like another thing on her face.
yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. At the end of that, the vehicle completion. Ding, your vehicle is ready. Sorry, hold on. It should be in Swansea voice. Your vehicle is ready.
Well, nice.
Thank you, Swansea. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, there's still this one guy too. So
May I finish him?
Please. I feel like you're the most likely to be able to do a mass amount of damage, so by all means.
Oh,
At least I
definitely.
hope I finish him. All right, I'm gonna face this guy on the catwalk.
on the
Doesn't
ground,
have-
but yeah, I love it. We've all
Yeah.
transitioned to catwalk suddenly.
Hey, my character's off the catwalk because she did a grind down the rail, shot the rifle one-handed, hit but not in a vital place at all, and
You know, I'll say what he is standing on an archway that goes over the assembly line, because the pieces are being pulled out of a storage unit and then welded together. So he's standing on that one. So you have that catwalk moment.
Okay, so he's facing one way, I'm facing the other, and we both charge. I make an attack.
Okay, just unloads in your direction with the shredder.
2 and a 3, so that's a 7.
Okay.
I was worried that was another 2, but in the better
Yeah,
light, it's a 3.
accurately described that he also unloaded with the shredder, so
Yep.
Yeah,
Roll damage.
3 plus 3, 6.
6. You're over. You're deflecting pieces of shrapnel as you do so. Some do manage to get through. You take 4 points of damage.
All right, that's 3. I'm counting all of my damage taken with bottle caps because I'm writing in pen.
how much damage have you taken? Because you
5.
okay.
Ugh.
I'm guessing
Yeah, I
your
gotta hear
max
ya.
health is decent, so
14.
Yeah, I must heal.
by the way, I don't know. I did not subtract the right amount of health off.
That's
Oh,
fine.
my
We're almost
last
at the end
one.
anyways.
I know, but I believe in being honest. Okay.
But how's it happen?
You successfully kill this guy. How do you do it?
All right, shrapnel's coming in. Renlar just charges through. His sword draws, and a quick slash right behind the shredder.
You just slash across this man. You take a couple of steps beyond as suddenly there's just the comical amount of blood
Yeah.
firing
Oh,
out from
man.
the wound. You realize like it's both blood and like pressurized oil for the shredder. Just mixed together.
Makes
Uh,
sense.
But he drops and falls to his falls down. He's dead.
All right. Swipe up the blood and put the sword back. Yeah. Gotta have a moment like that.
Okay. But the mammoth is all ready to go.
Okay.
Who's driving this
Oh, yeah.
bad boy?
I mean, I am driving it. If anybody else attempts
pilot.
to, she will fight you to get into that driver's seat.
No, you got the pilot, I assume.
Yeah,
So,
she does.
yeah.
I have a bunch of metal bits sticking out of me. They all hurt.
Yeah, I got
Cosmetic.
I got one lodged in my side right now. I'm not pulling it out because I mean I think it's going to be kind of a gusher.
Bunnybot's like, hold still. I will take care of those boo-boos for you.
Boo boos can wait. Driving is now.
You saddle up in the sort of like this thing is like designed has like a singular cockpit that you guys can all kind of sit in and operate the machinery from. Go ahead, roll me a pilot check. This is an agility.
I would hope. All right, rerolling the 1 there, and awesome. It was a 4 and a 1. I rerolled the 1, got a 5. So
Nice.
that's 9 plus 2, so 11.
This thing is not fast, but this thing, like it takes a second, and you hit the corrugated steel at the not at as reaching top speed, just punching a hole through this. You see waves of cars being flipped over from the sort of slanted front on this thing. This thing is designed to get into hard to reach places. It's got like that sort of like flared nose on the front, designed to set of park cars. As you just see cars and people flying off the sides.
She's like,
crash-
Sunday, 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 see truck, Zilla, consume, let their cars and its path stomping and cruising all over everything in its territory, burning it up on the road.
You crash through the wall and begin to trundle your way in this super heavy machinery back to liftoff.
I understand me doing that didn't sound like a tough guy at all. It probably sounded more like an angry Marge Simpson, but I'm doing my best.
Tough guys.
You need a Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
As you drive off, you all sort of look back and you see your nitrous-powered golf cart.
Oh,
Man standing on top of it, just spraying it black, just giving you the middle finger and says, "I'll find you and I'm gonna kick your ass."
Does this thing have a rocket?
The road warrior.
Does this thing have a rocket launcher? Yeah.
Not yet.
Knock him off.
Oh, Wyatt's doing a thing though.
Oh, I wanted to just punch him in the face with my blast.
Go ahead. I love it. Do it.
He just gets
we need
knocked
to.
back from nothing. Nope.
Nah.
Did you get to mark
Wait,
XP?
actually 7.
Oh,
Oh, 7. Roll damage.
I don't. Is the complication like he gets a nosebleed or some shit?
Complication is you narrowly miss him. His armor soaks the damage. But you see as like it like wafts past him, it hits the side of this wall and the dust launches out in just this stellar cool, like you see like streaks of dirt and rock flying as he's just sitting there giving you the middle finger like a guitar solo. His crew loves him even more. He looks complications, you made him look cool.
No, the worst fate of all.
The Road Warrior may show up in the future driving your nitrous-powered golf cart
not
to kick your
he
ass.
steals our golf cart.
I don't have any
This guy.
emotional attachment to the golf cart. You understand? Like that's.
I love
Very
that
funny.
golf cart.
It's ours. Well, it was ours. We abandoned it.
I stole it in the first place. Don't be that attached to it.
But it's the
Buddy bought it,
principle of the
but
matter.
Michael is. I'm attached to it.
Oh,
But with that, as you have all safely made your way out, maybe not terribly fast, but definitely very furious. We're gonna wrap there for the evening. We'll pick back up here in 2 weeks. And sorry, my dog is barking at me like mad. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not.
are we doing the XP stuff?
Yes, we'll do the XP stuff here in a second. Pick back up in 2 weeks. With the next episode, Baby Steps. Now let's go through our final last moments here at the end of session. Did you earn a profit?
I would say so. We got the mammoth.
Did get the mammoth. That would count.
I mean,
that is
that's worth a lot of money.
that is worth a lot of money. That is an XP for you all.
Nice.
Did we discover something new and interesting about the planet, about the world, whatever?
You know, there's a lot of things, but I would say that there's some sort of amazing preservative in this hummus.
That's true. We did learn
I mean-
we did establish that Delita is very good at preserving things.
Yeah. So if we ever find it in some ruins, safe to eat. Probably.
That's true. Yeah, we've established that now, haven't we?
Just based off real life, where hummus does not last that long. This is really impressive.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, the
Future
Greek
hummus.
the Greek girl had opinions about hummus. Uh-oh.
And then the final question: did you overcome a difficult challenge or dangerous adversary?
I mean,
Yeah.
dangerous works for me too.
Yeah.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 3 XP points to your group.
Yay.
I just hit 10, which is enough for most of the types of advancement.
Indeed, it is. Advancements happen when you get 10 experience points. You You can earn beyond 10 if you'd like and spend them in bulk like that, or you can spend as soon as you get them. You can get a new class ability.
Mhm.
You could increase an attribute by 1. However, you can only take the class ability 3 times and increase the attributes by 3 times to maximum of +2.
Yeah, there's
There
one
is-
that's to make it +3, but that costs 20 XP.
Yes.
Well, yay! We got
Woo.
transportation.
Indeed, you
Yes.
do.
We
You
do.
open up
I
the
gotta
door.
get all the ingredients.
Oh, guys, I tell you. So yeah, we're gonna take a week off, but we'll be back. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for Chris Wolf and Olivia Gullin putting this into the universe, and thank you, Patrick, for creating this
Yay.
mind child of yours. So in 2 weeks we'll be back. Maybe we'll even have more deadly Roombas and forever fresh hummus next episode. We don't know.
That's
But,
true.
Forever fresh.
I
Nice.
feel like that's got to return.
Mhm.
The Roomba was too much for me. Honestly, I was
It
like,
was
come
so
on, bro.
silly. I love it.
So, all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back again. We're gonna skip next week, and then we'll be back. But in the meantime, make sure to pull up a chair and make
And
time
make
to
time
tabletop.
To tabletop.
We'll see you all very soon.
Good night, everyone.